more Sam and Colby reacts. Guys, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. It means the world to me. I know you can hear my creaky chair, but hope you can forgive me. Alright, let's go ahead and dive into the video, guys. I'll give you my thoughts during and after the video.
What's up, guys? It's Sam and Colby.
Today, we are going to be ranking the most haunted abandoned places in the world.
This beautiful home was
sounds like a fun time.
Halley family.
That looks like it's about to fall over, bro.
It does.
Like, we've been doing a lot of abandoned houses, and honestly, that one just kind of looks like garbage.
After many years of living alone in the home, Bridget was awakened one frightening night with the home filled with smoke after a fire had broken out in the kitchen. Unfortunately, that was Bridget's last night alive in the house, as she sadly passed away through inhaling smoke and fumes. The house has been left abandoned at the roadside ever since.
That is not haunted, dude. They just have one death there, and no one's investigated that. They just walk around an abandoned place. One person died, and they immediately left.
Yeah. No, it had some vibes where you would just die if you walked on the wrong floor.
I think that's more of a safety issue than a haunted issue. Let's rate it.
Shoot. Okay, so if it's...
Well, I'm not gonna say, you know, that's kind of difficult, man. Even if it's one person who died on the property, I mean, you know, most of the time, I'm pretty sure when people, like, their houses catch fire, most of the time, it's breathing the fumes that at the end of the day kind of kills them because, you know, their body just can't take in all of that shit, right? I mean, if it is haunted, it's probably not, like, a crazy amount. It might be a residual haunting, if anything. I don't know.
By hauntings and not how cool it looks, I'd probably say this is like a C or a D then, right?
I honestly think we started off horrible. That's a D.
It started off horrible.
Jeez.
An old mysterious...
Oh my god, he's that guy again!
He's back! Okay, automatically, this gets a point.
An old mysterious building that sits in Beijing, China.
China,
No one knows
dude.
who built the building or who commissioned the building to be built. Almost as if an outside force created the building. Like the devil came to town and was like, yeah, let's build a church.
What?
I don't think so.
Why would a devil build a church?
But I have never heard of...
Why would a devil build it? I think he was just, you know, trying to give you an idea of how evil the place is. I don't think the devil actually was like, yeah, I'm gonna build a church.
the supernatural in China.
Maybe we should go, guys. Let us know.
The front door of the building, there is a note that makes it very clear that there are no ghosts inside, which is...
Well, alright, that answers our question. We're not going to China. There are no ghosts. What if the Conjuring house, we walked up to it and said, nope, no ghosts here today. It's like, oh shit, alright, let's go on back.
The residence is haunted by the ghost of a young woman who unalived during the communist war in China.
So only one person again haunts this place.
And they're claiming that there's no ghosts. I think it gets a C.
Alright, we'll give this one a C.
I should probably go ahead and mention, and I want to go ahead and mention this, congratulations guys. I think you guys are literally maybe like 500,000 subscribers away from 10 million, if that. You guys are like on the verge of getting those subscribers, so like congratulations, that's fantastic. I actually was predicting that I think you guys were going to hit 10 million subs by next year, but it might not even take that long. So you guys are doing phenomenal. Keep it up, obviously. Really go into full detail. What do you guys think of how I have the video right here next to my head? Are you guys okay with that? Do you think this is better than what I normally do with the big screen and the small head? You guys can see more of my background this way. I don't know. I thought I'd try something different. So let me know in the comments if you guys prefer it this way. If you don't, I'll fix it. And always, when I do these Sam and Colby Reacts videos, my head is always blocking out Sam's head because I'm a little circle too, and I can't just move the circle wherever I want. So that always kind of annoys me, but at least this way you can see everybody's faces. Paris Catacombs is the next one. This is pretty fucking haunted, actually.
Oh, God. I've had nightmares recently about this place.
That's an A, right? That's an A.
Who the hell is that fine-ass lady?
Are we gonna find her down in the catacombs? What's that?
Wait! You step on bones?
Yes, dude.
Oh.
No, you don't even step on them. There are little holes that you have to crawl, like army crawl next to skull.
And this is no offense to anybody, like Sam or Colby. I'm always surprised. Like, sometimes they're unaware of some of these things. Like, I've known that the Paris Catacombs has nothing but skeletons and skulls and bones down there for the longest time. And you actually have to, yes, to crawl over them sometimes if you want to get to certain locations. I never recommend that. You know, obviously you don't want to get lost down there. But yeah, the catacombs are one of the scariest places you could probably ever go to. Especially when you're like me, who has claustrophobia. I will avoid that shit like the plague.
And like walk through water that's like waist high, bro. Like if we go in there, it's like treacherous.
The catacombs of Paris hold the remains of nearly 6 million people.
1 million
so
people?
The site is essentially a mass grave. If that's not creepy enough, the ossuaries are a small part of Paris's vast network of underground tunnels and caverns.
Oh god.
In 1870.
Oh my god!
Wait, what is that going on?
Oh dude, if I saw that down the first comment, it was like, what the fuck?
Was that a scene from As Above, So Below? The wind outside's picking up.
Underground chambers.
Just sprinting
With
around.
that much depth and that much history, how can it not be haunted?
You're just touching them.
Ah.
I can now see why you don't want to go, even though we got the likes on our main channel video.
We're not going.
We're going.
I can't go.
We can't let down the fans.
They can't do this.
We have to.
This is like S tier.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know there was an S tier. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the actual scale. But yeah, no, S tier definitely by far. Yeah, Paris Catacombs is one of the places I actually don't even know if I ever want to go to. I'd probably go there. I'd probably go there to like walk a little bit and, you know, go down a little bit, but I wouldn't go beyond the point where I know I'd probably get lost. I would never do that.
Like, I will give this the Sam and Colby stamp of approval as the most insane thing we've ever done.
Really?
Like a haunted experience for sure.
What?
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty.
1,000%.
What?
That might be the final video on the channel. Like, we'll just like post that and then dip and be like, all right, we've done it.
People won't know if we died or not. We're just like, no, not posting anymore.
This house is
Dude, could you imagine? It'd be hell of... Sorry, the storm outside. But that'd be one hell of a way to end the Sam and Colby channel, is like they post the Catacombs video and then they end it in the Catacombs and they never post a video again. Honestly, that'd be a hell of a way to go, like, go out on YouTube. Obviously, they don't really die, but like, imagine if they had like a dramatic ending. Like, did they actually ever make it out? Their final exploring video. It's like an explore video plus paranormal video. I mean, it's basically both in one. I mean, it'd be literally the best video to end on. In all honesty, don't do that. Obviously, you know, keep going for as long as you guys can. But still, like when you're like 70 and you're doing this, yeah, make that video.
haunted by a wizard.
Okay, boom, already haunted. That's how we know. This is already better than all the other ones. It's at least an A.
Princess called Ratnavati, who turned
is this
down
in
his
India?
advances. Legend had it that the wizard was desperate for her love.
Wizard?
That he made an enchanted oil hoping to lure her into loving him.
What? That was made to sound like okay, but that is not okay.
Here, take this strange oil and drink it and you'll fall in love with me. That sounds like a different type of scary, alright?
Well, they wouldn't tell them. They wouldn't tell them back, especially back. They wouldn't never tell them that, oh, this is a love enchanting potion. It sounds like a Disney movie, like the villain, like Judge Claude Frollo, right? Kind of situation.
Hey guys.
Unfortunately, she threw it away, and it turned into a boulder that crushed him.
What? Are they talking in an emotional sense? Like he gave her this, and she threw it away, which turned into a boulder and crushed him emotionally.
This is a confusing story.
Today,
Literally like a Disney movie, like how the evil witch, or is it the witch or the queen from Snow White, and when they push the giant, when she knocks the giant boulder on her, crushes her, is literally like, it sounds like a Disney movie.
Fort is an archaeological site nicknamed the House of Ghosts.
That's some good clickbait for the channel.
The House of Ghosts? Yes, please.
Alright, India, we're coming.
This one's pretty amazing.
I honestly don't know if I understood any of the haunting story
Did
behind
that just, yeah, completely. Between the curses and how large it is and the fact that it's called the House of Ghosts, I'm gonna have to give it an A. That's just haunted.
Yeah.
And it's got roofs.
I agree. A-worthy.
Known as Ponyhenge. It's a small field on the outskirts of the town that's covered in broken rocking horses, plastic ponies, and various other horse-related
All
objects.
standing in a
To make things
circle.
even more confusing, they aren't just randomly strewn about, but are arranged in specific shapes.
Who is moving the little horses?
I don't really think that's that scary.
It's not scary. I think it's cool. I would like to go visit that. Maybe take some quick pickies. You know, ride a little horse for a second.
Yeah. Dude, honestly, cool.
Those horses look like they could barely stand. It's cool, but I would probably give this like an F or D, because it doesn't come off that haunted to me. It's just a neat kind of sight. Like almost like they should have like a rocking horse museum over there.
Not haunted. I give this a fucking D.
Wow.
D for that's not haunted. Suck these nuts.
Goldfield Hotel S.
A Acclaimed ghost hunters have called the Goldfield Hotel in Goldfield, Nevada, the most haunted place in America.
Did we know that?
I saw it on the top 10 list. I didn't know people claimed it was the most haunted place in America.
Yeah.
The Goldfield was absolutely terrifying, and out of many of the hotels.
Look, every place in the entire world at one point, more than likely, was the most haunted place in that certain location at one point, until another place showed up, and then that was the most haunted location in the world, and then another place showed up, and now that's the most haunted location in the world. It happens all the time.
That we visited, it was definitely one of the most demonic.
It has a rich history, including being the biggest building in that town 120 years ago.
That's it! That's it! Well, glad we know a lot about the Goldfield, or else that would be shit!
I remember, like, the investigation so clearly because we actually thought Mr. Goldfield himself was watching us the entire time. Because there would be things like coughs that we would hear, like, down the hallway, old-timey music.
Ugh.
It messed up.
It was scary. What do you vote?
I don't know if it's in the S tier. It was pretty bad.
I mean, come on.
Solely because...
I mean... Right, but, I mean, if you're hearing old people coughing and music being played down the hallways, I mean, I'd say that's practically really haunted. I mean, to hear old music playing when you know there's nobody else there playing old music, I'd give it an S, because it clearly in your video was pretty active.
This is like when I'm thinking Paris Catacombs versus Goldfield.
Oh, yeah.
For some reason, Paris is scarier.
I would stroll through Goldfield every night of the week. Goldfield is an A. Go watch that video.
But terrifying abandoned place, I guess, okay, we're not going by just haunted. We're going by actual terrifying. Yeah, the Paris Catacombs is by far more terrifying.
Waverly Hills Sanatorium!
A former tuberculosis hospital
This
that is said
This
to be one
one's
of the
scary.
most haunted
Yeah.
places in the United States. The reports of medical experiments, neglect, and mistreatment of
place is fucked
patients
up.
has led to numerous reports of paranormal activity.
So, Waverly Hills, I thought, was insane because that was one of those nights that really proved to me, like, oh my god, things can communicate back perfectly. But I wasn't scared to be there, so I'm gonna give it an A.
Yeah, an A is a good one for this too. If we're comparing it to like Goldfield.
Oh! Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum.
This former state hospital for the mentally insane is part history site, part hotbed of paranormal activity.
Ooh, the narrator.
Ghosts of Civil War soldiers
He's
and
on
former
point.
patients are said to be walking through the 2.5 miles of hallways. Trans-Allegheny stopped treating patients in 1994, but brave thrill seekers can roam the halls on any number of special guided tours.
I just remember all of the talk and the videos about the lobotomies.
Oh, God.
And Lily. What the fuck was that? That it literally said
yeah.
Whenever I think of like one of my most amazing paranormal experiences, it's that. Based on that alone, I need to at least give it an A.
Yeah, see, I'm still thinking it doesn't compare to Paris. So I'll probably give it an A too.
There really isn't too many places that can compare to the Paris Catacombs. Like, at all. Paris Catacombs is next level, probably one of the most terrifying locations you will ever talk about in the history of the paranormal.
Alright, we gotta give that one an A. We love Trans-Allegheny. Wow, we have 4 A's. Well, it looks like we actually do have to go to Paris Catacombs. God dang it!
Ooh, wow. Guys, if you want to see us suffer and do that, leave a big old like. If this gets 5 likes, we will go.
Wait, what?
Well, I mean, technically, you've already said that you would go on your other videos if you gotten a certain amount of likes, so yeah, 5 likes is pretty fair for this one. Going back to the Paris Catacombs, yeah, there's not really a whole lot of places that can really compare to how terrifying that location really is. It makes sense. I think that would be a perfect episode for Hell Week. Your final episode for Hell Week or something, maybe like Hell Week 2024, maybe 2023 if you haven't filmed for Hell Week already. That might be really neat to do. So guys, comment down below, let me know your guys' thoughts, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I will do more Sam and Colby reactions. And sorry about the storm in the background. That was really distracting me because I don't know if it's going to get severe or not, but it sounds like it's already kind of passed, which is really good. And again, tell me what you guys think of the screen being right here instead of me being a small circle on the screen. I'm curious to hear your guys' opinions down below. Again, I always appreciate your guys' support. Thank you so much for everything you guys do for me. You guys are awesome, and if you want, become a channel member. We have so many channel members at this moment, and I think we can get even more, so if you guys want to help out with that, that would mean the world too. Alright, keep it retro, and do take care.